It's simple. It really is. I mean, like I said, this business is very simple. You just can't overcomplicate it. You buy leads from families requesting the insurance. You learn the skills to present on the phone, and you do exactly what you're supposed to do, and you get paid to do it. And then when their family passes away, they get a check. It's really not that hard. It just comes down to learning the process.
Okay, so we got the process lead. We get intrigued, overcome objections, get the app in. We're finishing the call. What does a Hall of Fame producer do to tie down the last 60, 90, 30, 60, 90 seconds of the appointment? And then what does a Hall of Fame producer do the next 1, 3, 5, 7, 12 days to make sure that you're elevating yourself above everybody else that might be following back up? Or if one of the leads that I did fill out, another agent comes and starts calling me because I filled out multiple forms, how have you separated yourself and all those things? What are you doing at the end of your calls?
Absolutely. So I call it with everyone cementing the sale. So
Okay.
making sure when you're done selling it, it's cement, it's in the ground, it's not going anywhere, right? No one's going to mess with it, anything else. So a couple of things that I hit on, I can just kind of bullet point it. So one thing right at the end and in the middle of the presentation is price. Price and affordability is everything. If they can't afford it over the next 6, 10, 12 months, there's no point in you doing it if they can only afford it for 2, right? I would much rather downsell a client to keep a client for life. Right? So let's say I get the price, everything's good. Okay, Grady. So that $100 a month, if your tire goes flat, your water heater goes out, Christmas is around the corner, this is not the first thing you look at as to canceling, right? This is a non-negotiable for you and your family. Just want to double check before we do this last signature. You can afford this month in, month out. I don't need to call you to make a payment or tell you missed a payment, right? Yes, you would say yes.
Yes.
And then so I'd be like, okay, great. Now, like you said at the beginning of the call, you filled out multiple of these forms. I'm going to bet you right now someone else is going to call you about this because you did fill out multiple forms. Now, you know I'm your agent for life from here on out, okay? In 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, I'm going to reach out to you and make sure everything's good to go. If you have any questions, any other family members who need anything, you have my number saved, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So if anyone else calls you about insurance, trying to replace your policy or anything like that, like I said, we shopped around the entire market. You have the best price per coverage that you were able to get approved for. There's no reason anyone should be trying to replace your policy for something worse. Okay, Grady. So I have another appointment here in a couple minutes. Okay, but if you have any questions for me whatsoever?
No.
No? Okay, great. So you're going to get your policy packet in about 7 to 10 business days. What I'm going to do here in about 5 minutes, as soon as we get off this phone, is I'm going to email you a copy of your application so you know you have something you can look at with your application, all your information. I'm going to put all the policy details, and then in there is going to be a virtual business card for you. If you have any questions from here on out, I'm going to reach out to you in 10 days. Make sure you got that policy packet, okay?
Awesome.
Okay. If you need anything at all or need to make any changes, call me, okay?
Perfect.
All right, Grady. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later. And then and then my CRM is basically the same thing as the one you were showing earlier, right? Where it sends reminders, sends birthday things, all that stuff. And then I send business cards and a thank you letter as well. Every Friday, I hand fill them out, hand write them, send them over.
I bet your persistency is high.
It's great, yeah.
Because you treat it like a business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What does it take? A minute to sign your name on a card?
It's easy. Yeah. I do that like at night. It takes 30 minutes usually.
So I had an old mentor used to call it giving them the antidote. Like if you know that they're going to probably get some calls and you know they might have some additional questions, putting that in their head ahead of time is like in this situation, if you tell them you're probably going to call some other people, they might tell you they're my manager. They might try to tell you there's no way that you should be with XYZ company. They're not a great company. You should go with BCG company. They're a better company. And they're going to do anything they can to try to defame me, the company, etc. Now, there's good agents out there that won't do that. There's bad agents out there that will. And so when you give them the antidote and you talk to them about, hey, this is what could happen, you're preparing them for it. Oh, Jared said this was going to happen. Perfect. Yeah, nope. Listen, Jeremy, I'm fine. Jared's my guy. You know, I don't need to, I'm totally fine. Right. So that's what you're doing. If you guys didn't catch that, that was the most important thing he did was by setting them up for what's probably going to happen. Take note.